No, bye. Don't listen. Hey y'all, I'm the other LoDato, and today we're gonna be working on the hot rod, so let's get started on the Mazda Roddy.
Today we are adding Apple CarPlay, my wife's CX-5 from this little module right here. Now to have the dealership do it, it is a couple $100. From Amazon, it's only about 60 bucks. So the only difference, this comes in your car, but this one has a plug specific for the Apple CarPlay. It also comes with some wires and some sheathing for these wires. So it's a very easy install for what it is, but it is very invasive that you have to take a lot of the plastics apart in the interior. So let's knock it out. Let's see how hard this is.
Pull this big boy off. Woo! Oh, sheesh.
There it goes.
Little hazard disconnect.
Perfect.
This is my 10mm ratchet. You told me to go slow.
Pretty easy. Easy.
Oh, hell.
Oh, your parking brake just reverts to going in. Alright, so this is what we were trying to get to. This is what we were going to swap out and then run our cable all the way up through to the head unit. Okay, while we have the touchscreen out, we are going to fix one extra issue that Keelan has been facing with a CX-5. It's very common for CX-5s. It's called ghost mode or ghost touch. Now, what is that?
So the car will just kind of automatically go through settings, change volume. Its favorite is it'll change the volume of navigation. So it goes, volume is this to volume gonna be this way.
So it's really not that hard. All we have to do is separate the touchscreen from this module and then unplug one ribbon. The only function that she'll lose is the actual touchscreen, but with a lot of Mazdas, you just do that on the dial next to you, so it's not that big of a deal. There it goes. There we go. Okay, so the ribbon is right here that we're trying to pull out. So all you do is take a screwdriver. There's a little lock on the ribbon right there. We'll push that lock back down. Okay, so to prep for reinstall, we're going to take this piece that was in the center console. There's 4 clips on it. And all you do is slide it right out. And we'll slide the new one right in. And you will have the factory SD card that you can put right in this SD card slot. Okay, so they give you these cables and...
Because I knew you were struggling.
I was struggling. Okay, so they give you these cables and you'll want to group them together. Black and brown on one side, green and blue on the other. Now it's not completely necessary, but we'll go ahead and we'll wrap them in some of this foam wrap. This just prevents vibrations for when the car is running. Okay, so we did the wires off camera. It really wasn't that bad. So you do the gray connectors up here by the touchscreen. We ran to the right of this cavity. Over here down into the glove box area, we ended up splitting these 2 pieces of plastic. We ran the cable up behind to the shifter area and then over to the center console. You can see them right here ready to be hooked up. So we'll get this all put back together, hooked up, and we'll see if it works. Okay, so we have our phone hooked up. Hard connection right to this port right there. You can make that wireless if you wanted with another adapter, but for us it works. Now we already hooked up Apple CarPlay, but what's really cool is right as you fire your car up, it auto connects. So there it goes, ready to roll. So just like that, you have Apple CarPlay. Now, some cool functions of it is we are just using this dial because remember, we disabled the Ghost Touch, so this touchscreen does not work anymore. So you just control everything with this dial. But that's pretty intuitive. You can just zip through all of your apps right here. You can even get back to Maps from this. You can get to Spotify from this. It's very, very easy to use, and it's a crystal clear display. Regardless of what you see on the camera, this is very nice and clear. So now if you hit the home button, as if you were at your main menu, if you want to access Apple CarPlay, specifically it's under applications. You can see right there it says Apple CarPlay, and then Android Auto below that. So that before did not exist. That module allowed those two to show up. So again, you can click CarPlay right there and bring you right back to your home screen. Good.
That's a wrap, boys.
All right, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. If you guys want to buy this for yourself, a link will be down in the description below. Peace out.